The following Let's Play has been rated not safe for young children. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, mwahaha! Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we went up to that tower over there to defeat a demon, and decided that killing all these demons wasn't really doing much for us, so we decided to, instead, head over to this town over here to see if we can gather information. In the meantime, I switched back to Ariel because being a birdman is cool and all, but being a woman is better. Besides, as running around seeing Chanticleer's bare legs the whole time was starting to make me wonder how I'd go with a side of mashed potatoes. Anyway, in Moro, I believe it was lizard men that live here. Sure enough, the gate has been opened. You know, a few episodes back I had planned on doing this rant on having the gate artificially guide you to other places, but then I realized that in dungeons there are events that artificially guide you to other places, and using the gates to do that, since they take less memory, I'm not going to complain. I actually did do a wait, isn't this place supposed to be destroyed? Oh, by the way, lightning. Somebody pointed out that maybe killing the demon in the tower got rid of the fog and the rain, but no, it just shifted from fog to lightning. Save point, I'm not going to worry about a save point. Also, as I was saying, I actually did do that rant that I said I was going to do a few episodes back, but I decided it was such a trivial rant, and partly because it was... I got thrown off because the battle was in front of the gate instead of behind the gate like I was expected, so the rant was trivial, and so I replaced some of the commentary. I bet you couldn't even tell. Anyway, let's go ahead. Oh, now we got private tents that I can go into. Apparently, tents do not have locked doors. Okay then. Oh, by the way, I think Ariel can run faster than Chanticleer, so another reason to beat her. I don't know what else to think. Clearly, the chaos are the beginning of the end of the world as written in the legends. No. No, they're not. The snow has yet to fall, but I'm sure it's coming. When that happens, we'll all know for sure that the world is doomed. Which makes me wonder, what season is it? Because for all we know, it's about that season where snow would be falling anyway. I mean, judging from how they're talking, they probably have seen snow before. Alright, let's see. No, of course there's no secrets. There haven't been any secrets, except secret walls, breakable walls, and treasure chests hidden around towns, which reminds me, I should probably go looking for treasure chests around town. I'll do that as I go along. Next private tent. Eventually we're going to come to a tent that isn't quite private, and then we'll know not to go in that tent because it'll be important. The thunderstorms, the fog, the endless night. None of them are described in the old legends. Yes, the chaos are a terrible plague, but I don't understand why everybody expects the world to end. There is no proof that the legend is coming true. It is just a legend. I like this guy. He's all droopy, but he has a right mind. Actually, I wonder if there will be treasure here. Offhand, there doesn't seem to be any. Alright, what about this place? You know, I know this place was kind of destroyed and all, and I guess they started rebuilding with their tents, but I kind of like this. It looks nice. Probably not nice for them. I wonder what the city originally looked like before it got destroyed. According to ancient scientific texts, the sun and the moon are bodies in the empty void, just like the stars. However, many researchers of both past and present have found no support to this claim. It really makes one wonder about the true nature of the world, doesn't it? Oh, bother. Let me be. I don't have any answers for you. I gave up looking for them long ago. There are no answers to be had. The only thing that matters is that the old legends are coming true. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, this Mask of Heimdall, I thought that I was going to be bringing that to one of the people out in Sant'Arte, because there were several people looking for various artifacts, but Chronicle Games says that the Mask of Heimdall won't come into play until later. I checked just to be sure, went out to Sant'Arte, and sure enough, nobody really paid attention to the mask. I don't know when, but the Chaos will be back. They know we're still here, defying them, and when they do come back, I'll be ready for them. They won't get away with what they did to our home. Just wait and see. Are we going to be helping defend this place when they come back? I might have called it. It appears the pitiful beings have decided to remain in this corpse of a village after all. Of course, I can't say that I blamed them. After all, why would anyone want to step out into what's left of this forsaken prairie? I assume your orders are to raise the village again? Yes, Storm. I don't want a single maggot left squirming about when you've finished with this place. Make sure nothing survives. Of course, my lord. I'll await you at the laboratory. Or laboratory, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Do not fail me, Storm. Wait, my lord, please. What is it? About the matter we spoke of before. You know, about how the cluster is beginning to separate. Wonder what the cluster is. This is not the place to discuss that matter. I told you I'll await you at the laboratory. You know where it is, don't you? I know where it is. It's in the Northland, where Oberkotter was... Quiet. Don't let anybody hear that name. Too late. We don't know how much they were able to destroy yet. When we get to the laboratory, we'll destroy the rest. Until then, do your darn job, Storm. Yes, my lord. Who are you? I'm the Como Reptilis you jerks should have killed when you had the chance. What's going on out here? Oh, so they actually are in town. Huh. I guess it was the wrong tent to explore. And why should I be afraid of you, filthy lizard? Because I'm Chakala, hero of the Como Reptilis people. And I'm Storm, destroyer of 4 villages. I don't fear a lizard with a stick. Are you the chaos that destroyed Emero? Hrothgar, I feel an unbelievable energy emanating from this chaos. Silence, filthy songbird. Chanticleer. No, fight me, demon. See what it's like to brawl with someone who has nothing to lose. I do not fear you, lizard. Fight me if you will. We'll fight with you. So be it. Done. Hello, random boss fight. Oh my gosh, it got dark all of a sudden. And I never got my camera stuff fixed. Well, you can kind of see him, right? He's a giant merman sort of thing. Oh, look, we got Jakalo in our party. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? We're going to start with Frostblade. 72. Slow. Yay! What was his name again? So we got somebody with a tail in our party. Chaos Storm. Does that mean he's the one making it rain? That would totally... Well, no, it doesn't necessarily mean that the Chaos aren't involved in all this weather and the rain, but it just means that not all Chaos are really doing anything. Some are just sitting around, I guess. So what spells do we have here? We have Restore, Venom Spew, Torrent. Let's try Venom Spew. If we can get this guy poisoned, that would be pretty cool. How much damage does this cost? 41. And poisoned. Next step. Disarm. We're not taking any chances with this guy. Physical attack down. Woohoo. Cyclone Gale. Ow. Now's a good time to test out what Restore does. Wait, what does a regular attack do again? Alright. It's definitely worth it to use the Ice Blade thing. I'm not going to worry about his attack though, because his costs HP. Alright. How much does Restore restore? Oh my goodness, that's awesome! It restores everybody. Oh my goodness, that's awesome! It restores everybody's HP and MP. Wait, hold on a sec. What does that mean for his MP? Oh, Ice Blade, right. Actually, first... Oh wait, that's Rockgar. I don't think this guy's gonna be any trouble. Hey, at least you guys can see him now. Also, I noticed there's a balloon over there. I guess that's just a battle scene. Because I don't think there were any balloons here. War Song. Thinking on it, that healing spell didn't really heal a whole lot. I mean, what was it? 36? And he took 80 damage, I think. Still slowed down. That's actually being more effective than I thought it would. There, that's damage that is more worthwhile. Might well try Torrent. That might be an attack everyone spell. 77. What happened to Chanticleer anyway? Did he get killed? Because if he got killed, that's gonna suck for me because I had some items on him that I may have wanna saved. Alright. Time for some fun. Fault Line. After that, I'll probably use Guardian Force on Jakala because that spell there kinda hurts. Actually, this will give us a good opportunity in a moment to see how much restores MP. Poison! Took a while for that to actually take effect, didn't it? But hey, I'm not going to complain about 50 damage from poison. Alright, restore goes down from 78 down to 38. And back up to 73. 78 to 37, 65. So it costs 40 MP, but it restores 35 MP, was it? So you have to have 40 MP, but in the end it'll only use 5. Which, you know, that's fair. Wait, so essentially it uses 5 to heal everyone of HP and MP? That's awesome. Also, for those of you who are watching my videos early as soon as they get uploaded. Chronicle Games has been leaving comments at a web forum I go to for each of my videos. I've been copying those comments to my videos on the channel comments thing. Yeah, let's use it on you. The comments start at episode 6, because the first 5 episodes originally uploaded to Vidler before we gave up on Vidler. So his original comments are on the Vidler videos, and I'm probably not going to copy those since they're context relative, I guess. I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Actually, why not? I'll go ahead and do that. As soon as I'll get those comments up before the video gets uploaded. This video. Let's restore again. If it turns out that, that Chanticleer is dead, I might go out and save and then not do anything, or wait, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, go out and save, reload my previous file, and see if Chanticleer is losing anything important. If he does, I'm just going to fight this over again off camera and have the important stuff get into my inventory, or swap out the important stuff for my inventory, pretty much. I don't think there's anything particularly important. Wait, what accessory did Chanticleer have? There's poison again. That takes a while for it to take effect, doesn't it? It might partly because I got him on slow. I'm pretty sure that affects how often stuff like that takes effect. Alright, Guardian Force on Ariel, since she was the last one to get attacked with magic. Just keep wailing on him with Frostblade. Oh, hey, it was a miss. Huh. Took long enough. Another restore. I wonder what items he has in his inventory. Dust Tornado. Oh, that's gonna hit everybody, isn't it? Magic defense down. Well, gosh darn it. There goes all that work I was putting into this stuff. Alright. Gotta rebuff everybody now. He's probably getting closer to death. Well, duh, of course he's getting closer to death. That goes without saying, but he's probably almost at death. Just out of curiosity, let's check what items he has. He has a Como Mace, which is basically a stick with a bowling ball on it, and a few elixirs. I'm just going to use a regular attack. Save my MP for healing. That attack animation seemed kind of slow. I wonder if he can equip the speed ring. Because Jakala seems like somebody you'd want the speed ring on. His animation is slow, plus he heals. The faster that we heal, the better. Boy, it's a good thing Lester's got plenty of MP on him. Won't be long before the song resets. You know it would be totally sweet if it wound up being poison that killed him. That's not going to happen, apparently. Alright, here. You can give the finishing blow. And that ends that. And we got the Ring of Jacob! That was undoubtedly the most powerful chaos we fought thus far. He wasn't too bad. The amount of energy he gave off alone was almost too overwhelming. I'll apologize for dragging you all into this and for getting your Rito heiress friend hurt. It isn't your fault. We've been fighting the chaos for a while now, and we came to Emerald expecting something like that. I see. What is it exactly that brought you to the ruins of Emerald? Unanswered questions. Throughout our travels and encounters, we've actually learned very little about our enemy. We were hoping the Como reptilis might have answers. The Como reptilis are the oldest known species of anthropoid makeup. I sound all scientific and stuff. We thought it might be possible that some of you possessed knowledge of the early times. I suppose it depends on what answers you seek. You see, the early times were divided into two sections, if you will. There's the history that deals with magic, fortune-telling, the prophecies, and the history that deals with science. We've read quite a bit about the old legends in the archives building in Santarte. Are there any stories that Como reptilis have passed down? No. The Como reptilis stayed far away from the oracles and prophets. I hate to blame your species, but the Rito heiress and the humans were very heavily into sorcery and magic, which seemed to overshadow any scientific progress being made by the Como reptilis, the Lupo Canis, and any humans the Rito heiress inclined to discover. Hence why I was able to cast the magic ball that killed that last guy. Unfortunately, as many people of any species can tell you, much of the ancient scientific texts are published anonymously. There are no real names that can be attributed to the scientific findings of the early times. Are the texts still in existence? I would assume anything that still exists is in the archives at Santarte. Or Santa Iarte, which is the long name of the town. Most villages don't have any means of keeping ancient texts like those. Come to think of it, these lizard people have been keeping sort of separated from everybody, so I guess it would make sense that this guy doesn't know that Santarte is Santarte now and not still Santa Iarte. I see. Hrothgar, it may benefit us to return to Santarte and look through the archives again. If it's ancient science you want to know about, I can answer most of your questions. Before the chaos appeared and my training as a fighter began, I studied the ancient sciences very thoroughly. It was my passion. Chanticleer, you're awake! Oh good, I was just wondering about him. Is the chaos gone? Yes, though not without putting up a bit of a fight. So I guess Chanticleer was knocked out during that fight. I wasn't really sure what happened to him. Maybe he was killed or maybe he was gravely injured. I'm sorry I was unable to help. No, forgive me for putting you in harm's way. The ancient sciences. What was the research about? Oh, wait a sec. Weren't the bad guys talking about a laboratory? Most of it focused on exploring the natural world. Researchers tried to explain things such as the stars, the sun, the moon, why the sky moves, and things of that nature. Nobody was ever able to develop an adequate answer to the existence of the sun or the moon, right? That's correct. What were they able to explain? There are elaborate explanations that have been undisputed by the top researchers of the modern era that detail how the world exists. What do you mean? They have postulated, and provided adequate evidence to suggest that the world exists in a place they refer to as the empty void. In the empty void there exists the sun, the moon, and the stars. Our world lies at the center, and these other bodies exist around us. Oh, now we know the sort of era that this game takes place in. And why does the sky move? Technically, the sky doesn't move. Instead, the bodies in the empty void revolve around our world. The word the ancient texts use is orbit. The problem is that none of this seems to be relevant. Not even the ancient sciences can explain the chaos. Like I said before, the Lickin were also heavily involved in the sciences of the early times. Perhaps speaking to them might be beneficial. That might be the best option. The Lickin live in the Northland, right? Yes, the only way to reach the Northland from here is underground, since the airships have stopped running. I know, Lester and I are from Lake Countryside, and we got here the same way. There's a tunnel entrance south of here that circles back underneath the mountains and goes north. Follow that to the Northland. Alright, thank you again for all of your help. My pleasure. However, I do have a favor to ask. If you are truly fighting a war against the chaos, I would like to join you. I may have settled the score here. Yes, you did! But I know there are other villages that were destroyed and more chaos out there. Absolutely. We could use all the help we can get. Then let us depart. How are you holding up, Ariel? I'm alright. I just want to know why this is happening. It seems so senseless. That's what we're going to find out. And once we know why it's happening, we can put an end to it. It doesn't make a difference, Lester. Oh, so Ariel's the one that's leaving. What do you mean? Even if we do stop it, I don't have a home to return to. Find a new one. Also, music change. Ariel, everything I've ever loved has been taken away from me. There's nothing left. I have nothing to live for. You're not going to create suicide, are you? You have plenty to live for. Oh yeah? Like what? Yourself. Nothing is more important than living for yourself. And once you find the joy in that, everything becomes easy. I totally want to dispute this, but... You make it sound so simple. He does, doesn't he? It is simple, but it's not easy. Got that right. Come on, you two, we're heading out. We're coming. No, it's never been easy. Which character will you include in the fighting party? Okay, so we got a choice here. Obviously, our humans are permanent members, but we can switch out between all these other characters. I'm going to assume that somewhere along the way, we're going to find another point where we can switch between party members. I hope. But it really makes me wonder what Chanticleer has on him. I'm going to switch to Jakala because, hey, new party member. We're going to try him out. But like I said, I'm going to go back to the last save and see what Chanticleer has on him. If he has a certain accessory that I want, then... yeah, I can't remember what I had on him. So let's put Jakala in our party. Jakala has been added to the fighting party. Is there no explanation about how to switch between party members? Now, whatever. Jakala! There he is. So he... oh, wait, bring a Jacob. A ring that increases the wearer's agility. Oh yeah, now I remember what Chanticleer had. He had the thing that increased agility and luck. Well, then I definitely want to bring that out, because I want that luck. Let's see, restore. Costs a lot of MP. A recovery spell that heals 35 HP and MP for the party. Okay, that answers that then. Level 2, so it hits everybody. A toxic attack that damages and may poison a target. Level 1. It did a good job in that fight. Even though the poison only took effect, what, 3 times? Torrent. A strong rush of water that damages and may slow a target. Level 1, so it only hits 1 person. But it's another slow spell, so we got 2 people with slow spells in our party now. That's cool. Well, might as well switch to Chakala just for the fun of it. Eventually I'll switch back to Ariel. Whee! I have a tail! Honestly, I don't like how the lizardmen in this game look. I mean, it's kinda cool, but running around is like not as interesting as I thought it would be. So, was Chakala the person inside this private tent? Yes. Yes, he was. So that was indeed the tent we did not want to go into yet. Oh well, we still gotta explore more of this town, which has no treasure apparently. That's a bummer. Hello, depressed lizard. The chaos came through here not too long ago and demolished every building that stood in the town. It's kind of interesting seeing this lizard explain to this other lizard what they both experienced. But I don't think there's any way to know who the party leader is. All of the shops, the inn, the sanctuary, the houses, everything is gone. We built these tents to show them that they can't scare us out of our homes. We sure showed them. Anything on the side here? No. And yeah, after a quick check, there are no treasure chests in this town. I guess the place got raided. Kind of interesting how this tree is casting a shadow, but the fires aren't casting any light. I guess the tree is part of the map and that's why there could be a shadow. No wait, actually I think there are tree models that include the shadow. Well, it's a shame then that the fire doesn't include glow. Thanks to research done during the early times, we know much more about our world. Men have made all kinds of discoveries about nature. For example, an ancient text explains how the world floats out in an empty void, surrounded by bodies called stars. If you look up at the night sky, you can see the lights from all of those stars above you. I think it's cool how this game uses the old, ancient theory that the world is the center of the universe and everything revolves around us. Oh, this tent is empty. Oh wait, no it isn't. I've not heard very much about the goings-on in Lake Countryside or the Northland, but I'd wager neither are much better off than we are. Actually, Lake Countryside's not doing too bad. I know some Como reptilis have fled to Santa Iarte, but I have not seen them since. I remember seeing one there, and then there was another that was in ENF. He was looking for a medicine. I wonder when the medicine is going to come into play. Another one of these giant flowers. Is that relevant to something? Because in the other destroyed town, we had a giant flower. This town was destroyed. Giant flower. And there's another giant flower over there. I am thinking those flowers are suspicious. I am also thinking I've lost track of which homes I've wandered into. Okay, I went into that home. I didn't go over here yet. I think this is the last one. The chaos don't make any sense. There have never been reports of such a species in our world. There are only 4 anthropoid beings, and all of the animals that exist are accounted for. These beings seem to have simply fallen out of the sky. Where could they possibly have come from? The sky. Totally. I think that's all the houses. Went into that one, and yep, that's all the houses. So we are done here. I wish I had remembered to double check my... Oh hey, it's not raining anymore. Took me a while to notice that. Now I have to remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I really need to remember to double check my capture device's settings so that I can get, so you can actually see in the dark, because you can't. I mean, for here, right here, I can see all the buildings and the trees and the flowers and the paths. I don't know how it looks on your screen, but I can see things quite well on my screen in this map. I noticed that my capture device makes things a little bit darker. I'm going to have to fiddle around with my settings some more, make it so you guys can see. Anyway, we are done in Emerald. Next time we are going to go to the tunnel that I found out over here to go to the Northlands. I imagine going through that tunnel is going to be similar to how I was going through the tunnel to the Woodland Prairie, the volcano. Yeah, this is pretty dark. However, now we have a super-powered party, so it probably won't be all that difficult. Now, how much of this can I see out here? It is the middle of the night. I think when we first arrived here, there were it was a certain weather effect that was making things a little bit darker than it actually was. But I can see, like, the beach. There's like a patch of grass in the middle of the beach. Maybe you guys can too. I don't know. Actually, the path was darker than the not path, so maybe not. I can't see the path from here. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. This may be the only episode I'll be recording this week. Because last week, trying to edit out my rant and replace it, that took all night long. And editing 5 videos, yeah, I need to unwind a bit more. So, yeah, this will probably be the only one for this week. But hey, at least you got a boss fight out of it.